Hello, Campbell University. My name is Keaton Ray, coming to you from Portland, Oregon. I am COO and co-founder of MovementX Physical Therapy. MovementX is a nationwide community of physical therapists working to design a better healthcare experience for themselves and for our patients. We are made up of PTs who are seeking autonomy and fulfillment in their careers. They're setting their own schedules. They're bringing healthcare to where the patient needs it most, whether that's in the patient's home, at the gym, at the park, on the sporting field, on the city bus. Anywhere you can think of physical therapy or movement happening, we are bringing it to the patient. So a few challenges and benefits with this model, but don't take it from me. I'm gonna bring some of our physical therapists on staff here. So let me welcome Dr. John Wong, come on in, and Dr. Kirsten Kupris. Hey. We are currently here in Ann Arbor, Michigan on our strategic planning, and Kirsten serves as our Portland community lead, leading all of our PTs in the Portland community, and John is founding our new market out of Orange County, California. And we are all here planning what's going to come for this next year for the physical therapy profession, as well as our PTs and our patients and the impact we're going to have on them in the coming year. So you guys want to share a little bit about the benefits of this model?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, John, kick us off.
So as Keaton alluded to in the beginning, there are many benefits to this model. There are also some challenges as well. And we talk about how this experience is affected by both the provider and the patient. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why this is such an amazing model for the patient. One of the things that we talked about before is that we can meet the patient where they're at, anywhere, and anytime. So whether that's online, virtually, in their home, at a clinic space that we operate or operate out of, which then brings down the barrier and saves them time and brings the convenience to their level. And so why that's important is because oftentimes the accessibility to care is what prevents people from seeking care. That benefit can also play to the provider side, which I'm going to have Coop talk about.
Yes. So as a provider within MovementX, you have, as Keaton mentioned, full autonomy over your schedule. So you can schedule patients whenever you want, morning, afternoon, evening, even on the weekends if you choose. That frees up your schedule to take an afternoon yoga class or do your workouts in the morning or afternoon. Or if you have kids, it's also a great way to see patients when it's convenient for you and for them, and to still keep that work-life balance that we work so hard to strive for. It is also beneficial for financial freedom because you can set your own fee schedule. So you can have a rate for a 60-minute session and then go above or below that. And then lastly, you also get this amazing sense of community. Even though we are all over the country, we still have an amazing network of physical therapists that we connect with weekly and monthly. So even though I am also in Portland, I get to connect with John every week, and he is in California. And then we have a bunch on the East Coast. So it is an amazing model to really kind of set your own goals, but then to also be a part of something much bigger.
One of the core values we have at MovementX is an empowered provider is an empowered patient. And so one of the things that we really strive to build within this model is decreasing burnout, increasing financial autonomy for the PTs so that they can ultimately take the best care possible of our patients and give all of yourself to the patients when you're with that person, helping them through pain and injury. So it all sounds great, right? It sounds like a dream come true. Well, there's definitely challenges in building your own practice, especially a model like this out of network that is slightly different, very different than your traditional model. So John,
yes,
tell us some of your challenges.
So as you know, for a lot of you that are looking to start your own practice coming out of school or maybe down the road, obviously there's a lot of challenges when it comes to how we're going to get patients in the door, or in this case, how we're going to get to patients' doors and serve them. One of the things that is a big barrier is the financial cost, right? Insurance, as many of you know, can be a challenge to work through, talking about declining reimbursements, all the different types of insurance, and that can really prevent people getting the care they need. However, when we work in an out-of-network model, the providers themselves get a streamlined access to the patient, but that also means that there's going to be more upfront costs for the patient in the short run. However, with education and understanding how our plan of care works with the patient, we can actually save them money in the long run. However, it is a challenge to present why that is a benefit to the patient in the long run. So even though that is seemingly a challenge in the beginning, that can actually turn into a benefit for the patient
Absolutely.
in the future.
You have to learn how to sell yourself in this model. Like John said, we are out of network, which means that it is more expensive for the patient on occasion. So to really show the value as a physical therapist, you have to show up and give 100% and deliver an 11-star experience, which we'll talk about later. 11 stars. Coop, what challenges have you had?
So some challenges, again, as a provider within MovementX is patient kind of acquisition and kind of connecting with referral sources to really help them understand what MovementX does and how we operate differently. So traditionally in a clinic, you show up, you have a full list of patients for the day, and they just kind of walk in. In this model, it's a little bit more strategic in how to meet with referral sources and really educate them on this model and how we are different. We're not a home health company. We are able to meet the patient in their home, but we're so much more than that. We bring so much more value as skilled physical therapists and really having that one-on-one time with the patient. And so I think referral sources and doctors and all the other kind of diversified health professionals really value that. So getting that educational point across is a little bit of a challenge to kind of get that face-to-face time and to really explain that. Once you do, they see the value just as much.
You're fighting the good fight, Coop. PT education to referral sources is so essential, whether you're in the MovementX model, a traditional model, or any other sort of hospital system. We have to educate our referral sources on the importance of physical therapy. So Coop, John, Portland, Orange County are doing that every single day, hitting the ground running. We have so much to share with you about what it's like to start a business. Currently, MovementX has 43 providers. Every day it changes, so we're right about 43 in about 9 different states right now. So operation, business model design, branding, marketing, staff management, finances, funding, everything you can think of we're going through right now, and we're all physical therapists figuring it out every single day. So we're here to answer any questions you might have. Please reach out to us, and we wish you the best of luck with your studies and everything beyond. All right, that's it for MovementX. Checking out. Thank you guys.
All right, have a good
Bye.
one, guys. Good
Bye.
luck.